Hey there, are you an English learner who feels, well, a little bit stuck? Like you've hit a wall and just aren't making progress anymore? If that's you, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to smash through that intermediate plateau with a complete and totally free roadmap to get you to B2 fluency. Let's jump right in.
Does this sound familiar? You can handle everyday chats, you understand a good amount, but you just feel like you're not getting any better. Seriously, you are not alone. This is the classic intermediate plateau, and today we're going to show you exactly how to climb over it using a ton of fantastic free resources.
So, here's our game plan. First up, we'll figure out our destination. What does B2 English even mean? Then, we'll pack our bags with all the best free video resources, study materials, and practice exams out there. And finally, we'll pull it all together into a super simple study plan so you can get started, like today.
All right, let's dive into Section 1. What is B2 English? Because, it's pretty hard to hit a target you can't even see. Understanding what B2 really means is the first and honestly the most crucial step to actually getting there.
Okay, so according to the CEFR, that's just the official framework for languages, B2 is where you really move past the basics. It's all about handling more complex stuff. We're not just talking about ordering a coffee anymore, we're talking about understanding articles, reports, and even getting into those technical discussions in your own career field.
So what does this actually look like in real life? Well, interaction means you can have natural, easy conversations without either person feeling strained. Production means you can write a solid, detailed email or a clear essay. And argumentation? That's a big one. It's your ability to confidently share your opinion on something in the news and actually weigh the pros and cons. This is where English becomes a real superpower for you. And hey, getting to B2 has some huge practical perks. It lines up perfectly with the scores you need for major international exams like IELTS, TOEFL, and the Cambridge B2 First. The ones you need for universities, jobs, or moving to a new country. Hitting this level really does open up a world of possibilities.
All right, so we know where we're going. Now, let's start building our toolkit. And we're going to start with one of the most fun and effective ways to learn: free video resources. These are just perfect for boosting your listening skills, your pronunciation, and your vocabulary.
First on our list is an absolute giant in the English learning world, the British Council. Their Learn English website is basically a goldmine of high-quality, super reliable materials made specifically for learners just like you.
Their video zone is incredible. You can watch videos about everyday life, you can explore UK culture, or you can build your vocabulary in real-life situations with their Word on the Street series. And you know the best part? Almost all of these videos come with transcripts and quizzes, so you're not just passively watching, you're actively learning. Of course, we have to talk about YouTube. It's an absolute treasure trove. You've got channels for daily practice, you've got lessons from certified pros on AngloLink, you can even do focused listening tests. And get this, National Geographic Learning uses actual TED Talks to teach English complete with exercises. There is absolutely something here for everyone, no matter how you like to learn. Okay, on to Section 3. Watching videos is awesome, but to really get fluent, we need a strong foundation in reading, writing, and grammar. This is where we get the resources to make those skills rock solid. Yep, we're back at the British Council, and for a very good reason. Their Learn English Hub is the ultimate one-stop shop. You can read articles, listen to podcasts, find prompts to practice your writing. It's a massive library that covers literally every skill you need to work on.
Now let's talk grammar. At the B2 level, it starts to get a little tricky, right? For that, Test English is a fantastic resource. It's specialized, and it does a great job of breaking down those really complex topics into lessons that actually make sense.
So what kind of grammar are we talking about? Well, things like narrative tenses for telling better stories, all the different kinds of conditionals, and even some fancy advanced stuff like inversion. Trust me, mastering these specific grammar points is what's going to make your English sound so much more natural and sophisticated.
Okay, Section 4. You're learning all this great new stuff, but how do you know it's actually sticking? Well, you test yourself. Practice exams and quizzes are absolutely essential for tracking how you're doing and getting comfortable with real test formats.
When you want a serious check-in on your progress, these are your best options. The BBC has a great little quiz with immediate feedback. If you want to feel what a real test is like, Track Test has a full mock exam you can download. And for a really accurate, free certification test, you have to check out the EF set. These are perfect for finding out exactly where you stand.
And what if you just want some quick, daily practice? These online quizzes are perfect for that. A lot of them, like the one from Preply, don't even need you to sign up.
You can just hop on, test your skills for a few minutes, and get your results right away. It's an awesome way to keep your brain sharp and reinforce everything you're learning.
And that brings us to our final and maybe most important section, your B2 study plan. We've just gone through a mountain of amazing resources, so now let's turn all that information into a simple, straightforward strategy you can start using immediately.
So, let's just quickly recap our toolkit. As you can see, we've got fantastic resources for every single part of your learning journey. We've got videos for listening, we've got materials for deep study, and we have exams to measure your progress. And the best part? Every single thing we've talked about is free and available online for you right now.
Look, having great tools is one thing, but using them right is the real key. So here's a simple 3-step strategy. First, test yourself to see where you're starting from. Second, alternate. Don't just watch videos or just do grammar exercises. Mix it up. This is so powerful because you absorb new language naturally from videos and then you lock it in with focused practice. And third, make it a habit to practice with quick daily quizzes to keep everything fresh.
If there is only one thing you remember from all of this, please let it be this quote right here. Consistency is everything. You don't need to study for hours and hours, but a dedicated 30 to 60 minutes every single day, that will make all the difference in the world. That steady, daily effort is what builds real, lasting fluency.
I know that breaking through that intermediate plateau can feel like a huge challenge, but as you've seen today, reaching B2 is a completely achievable goal. You now have a clear target, you've got a massive toolkit of free resources, and you have a simple plan to follow. You've got this.
So you've got the map, you've got the tools, and you've got the plan. You're ready to go. For even more guides and resources to help you on your English journey, be sure to visit our website, Farah's Solution. Thanks so much for watching, and good luck.